Welcome back to another episode of the SLCT podcast, the SLCT Sun God.
Franz man. Ooh wee. Come on.
It's your boy Sweet, and I'm on that Don Coco. It's episode 113.
Uno, tres. Para lo que hablan inglés.
Para inglés.
Don Q, man.
Now, just
Who you
because
gonna
I
do?
said that, we gotta go riot. You trying to go to LA and riot?
Fuck no.
No,
Hey
sir.
man, I mean, hey, shouts out to the whole movement, but I'm always against the rioting part. Like,
I'm against the looting. Not. It ain't even rioting, bro. They make it seem like it ain't. I don't think it's rioting. Like that's what the media.
I mean, anytime you start burning cars and start doing like wild shit, like
Okay, maybe that's
they should they rioting.
Maybe so.
And looting is a form
looting
of rioting.
is the word. Oh yeah. Well, I guess if it's all right, if it falls under the same umbrella, fuck it. You're 100% right. Why?
How do y'all feel about the riots going on over there right now?
They going crazy, bro.
I mean, like I said, like I look at it and I'm like, all right, there's a bunch of illegal people over there that's getting deported, or I don't know. I don't even know the situation. Some of them might, if they was going through the whole visa, like travel visa or temporary green card or whatever, and then they getting deported with that, then that should be. I have a problem with that. But if they're just illegal and they just finding them, and as fucked up as it sounds, it's like all right, if the country feel like, actually, we don't have enough supplies as America to really feed everybody. That's why the price of everything is so high. And when you got a bunch of other people coming in, it's like they taking some of the resources, and as fucked up as it sounds, it's like we have to, as Americans, be thoughtful of that.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that standpoint. I think there's a. I ultimately feel the same way to the most part. This is coming from somebody who's first gen, so like everybody in my family's an immigrant. I feel the same. I feel the same way for the most part. I think after it's been prolonged for some time, you do end up in sticky situations where it's like illegal immigrant parents had these American kids. Do you just take the parents away and just put the kids in foster care? Do you send them back? Because then everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, you're breaking up families." Then if you send them back with the parents, then everyone's like, "These are American citizens. You're deporting American citizens." So it's like there's always going to be, and that's another thing too. There's always going to be some kind of like critique with whatever decision is made. So, but I do feel like there could be a better way to go about it. Like for instance, you could give the family that option, like, hey, look, you're not staying here. Are you taking your kids with you, or you know somebody that do? You got a brother that finished his citizen process that they could stay with instead of just like you come here and get in this truck. This is the last time you're seeing your mom for the next 3 months. Is like
I mean, I feel like if that was an option, they might as well just be like, all right, you have a kid here that's technically a citizen. So for that, we will give you a program that you have to go through. And if you follow these steps, then you able to stay here. But all the other people, all right, bro.
yeah, and like I said, like
He said, "All
there's
right,
a
bruh."
middle ground, and
You
that's a
crazy.
perfect one. Like there's a middle ground. If you have a kid here, like instead of because and in America, and like I said, coming from, and then most of us know, like when you marry an American or when you have American children as an immigrant, it just automatically boosts your chance. Like you pretty much in America up until now that was the case.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, and to be fair, like I said, not necessarily for everyone, but for the most part, that was the case. And now it's like it's coming to a point where that just isn't the case anymore. Yeah. So
They need to see proof that y'all been involved for like 2 years or something like that. I think.
It's a new world. If you
There are a lot. I would say this, bro. There are a lot of like bad things and good things that come from this because on one side, the good is like these people come here, right? Avoiding like running away from like imagine you running away from like T-Rex, wherever you at, right? Like you're running, so you're trying to get to a better place because where you're at. I get it. I get why the journey, but on the other side, you know how many people die trying to come here illegally?
yeah
Or like get like human trafficked and stuff like that.
yeah
On some, bruh, there's a lot of reasons why people come over here illegally.
and that's
But it doesn't
fair.
excuse it. I'm not saying it's right, but there is reasons why. I'm not saying every person that's illegal is out there committing crimes. There's a lot of them that become business owners. They're like that, and they be, you know what I'm saying, making an impact in the society that they live in. But a lot of them also do like bad and like do take away from the process of other people that did it. You know what I'm saying? In like the legal way,
Yeah.
or but it's rough. It's a rough thing. It's a rough balance between them.
You know, it's definitely legit reasons as to why to come to America. You just gotta make sure that I feel like if I came here illegally or like if I came here and like I overstayed my visa or something like that, my very next steps is to try and figure out how can I become a legal citizen. Like I'm not gonna be like I'm here now and that's the end of the story because it's like it's always creeping up.
No, I mean, yeah.
It's always
don't
creeping up. It's
But
always
yeah,
creeping
you
up.
don't come here and like not do nothing.
At the very least, I'm saying, all right, if I can't become a citizen, how can I extend my travel visa? Because like you could probably extend it for like another 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, that's another thing too. I just want to say this. It's on topic, but it's a little different. Like, and I kind of sit in the gray areas on a lot of stuff. Like I just said, like I understand why people would migrate here, but I also understand the idea of America not wanting people. Like imagine you opened your house doors and just left for 12 hours, like and somebody came to you was like, yeah, who's in your house? Like you couldn't answer. It could be the nicest people, it could be the evilest people, but the fact that you have no account of it, and like, and to be fair, and this is another thing people don't realize, America is, and I don't want to be the fear mongering. What's that one guy? Infowars. Alex Jones. But America has threats. We have enemies. We can't just have people walking over the border. That's insane. Some Chinese niggas just try to bring some fungus to devastate our
Yeah.
crops.
Yeah, bro.
Like, and that's when and niggas. And when I say attack, people just start thinking about guns. Like, that's way bigger than
Yeah.
any fucking gun any nigga could bring over here. Even if you gave him a fucking plane
That honestly
to bring guns.
that's what we want. We want you to try to do the gun shit. When you start trying to do like fucking geographic warfare. or
yeah,
some shit,
nigga
like-
brings
He said
virus and tube and cracks it in airport. Like
motherfucker,
shit
nigga.
like that is like
Motherfucker.
plans like that as we speak are being written to attempt to be enacted, and for us to just not have any account. And this is what I was leading up to say this shit about. Everybody who's let them in, everybody should be able to come here. Have you ever traveled to another country? They want to know where you're staying, what you're doing here, how long you going to be here
what you
for. They
doing,
need
right,
all that information. And I dare you to try and stay there for longer, like an extended period of time outside of what you reported. Try it. I swear to God, you're going to end up in jail. They don't want your ass there. Like, what? Like, and It's so crazy because other countries understand this. Like, who the fuck are you? You could you could bring some cricket or fucking tick, bed bug, new plant species that comes over here and it completely fucks up the ecosystem. Like, it's shit like that that has to be taken into account. And for some strange reason, like
People don't
every other
understand.
country understand that except the idiots in America. Like, y'all so retarded. Shit is crazy. Like, what are you talking about? These other countries don't want us in them. They're not like, oh yeah, Americans, oh yeah, come in and stay for however long you want to. You don't gotta tell us nothing.
Nah,
You
facts.
can't even travel with a certain amount of money. I watched people get pulled out the line, have their bags immediately taken off the plane and opened up on the airway because they had too much money. This is not, I don't know what game y'all thought this was, or like if y'all just don't travel that much, but it's not sweet in other countries. Nigga, you in other places you get arrested for spitting gum on the floor.
Yeah, I never
I'm
forget.
going to, where's the Singapore? Where the fuck is it? The one where, or Dubai, anywhere.
Dubai,
If you act dumb, you gonna get put out
other
there for
countries,
everybody
man.
to see.
Go there and kiss and slap your girl butt. You can't even do some shit like that in other places. And that's why I say that's
Yeah.
why you just can't travel with certain niggas, cause they gonna have your ass fucking
In jail.
They gonna have your ass in jail. Or worse.
bruh,
nigga,
y'all
the
know what
cartel
happened?
Fucking
Talking about jail,
pulled your tongue out your throat.
bro. You remember
Your ass a necktie.
what his name? Vitali.
Vitalia.
His ass going. Well, rumor has it. This is gonna be rumor has it right here. This is gonna be the rumor has it segment. Come on, my man Vitali's supposed to go to the worst jail ever known to man. We should pull up a video of the worst jail. He did something in the Philippines. The jail's overran 200 to 1. There's 200 inmates to 1 inmate. Inmate correctional facility officer.
It's my worst. It's
Imagine,
one of my worst traveling fairs.
Why would they ever just let? Why would the jail they could just break themselves out?
That shit, bro. That shit. Them overseas jails is nothing to play with. Especially if you don't speak the language. You are cooked. You are cooked. That is crazy. You going to adopt the, like, I don't even know. Like, you just going to go crazy on everybody because you don't know who trying to be your friend. Somebody could come into you, hey, how you doing? You don't know what the fuck this nigga just said.
Like,
all you know
what?
is this nigga got tattoos on his face and I'm in jail.
You like, hold
He
on.
just waited on his
He's just like, hey man. Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Bruh. You talk about like what's going on, bro. It's a lot of scary shit going
yeah, man. Israel and
on. World War
Iran
III. Soon to be.
pretty much spilling out. Pretty
I'm
much
gonna be in that
spilling out.
job. I'm gonna be if they put me in that job, I'm gonna be in that job like Rambo.
Man, I ain't getting put in shit.
Nah, no, I'm
I'm an
not.
old man now.
Yeah, nah, I don't have to.
Go send
Yeah.
them young niggas.
Go send- How
Go send
long?
them-
What is it?
Go send them
18?
25 and under niggas.
Oh, that's the age group.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Go send them 20. I think it's 26. Yeah, I think it's 26. Go send them niggas, man. I'm my mom's only son. I can't go.
But if you had to go, they would have to pay me. They would have to pay me $100 million.
They ain't paying you shit. They ain't paying you a goddamn thing, but a fucking plastic thing to pin on your shirt when you get back, and
Damn.
a slap on the back.
Damn.
That's what you get.
What
paid.
if you can get some like Private Ryan type shit? Imagine being some like, if this was your outcome, you just like went out there, boom, and you just really killed some shit. Imagine being that guy, and you come back a fucking hero. You get that purple medal. See, the only shit that make me cry sometimes, I'm like, my tears, my eye be watery. Just one eye be watery.
that shit?
It be them hero movies, them war joints.
And I was about to say,
Yeah,
I was
he
just
really.
about to say that shit. What you just said was some movie shit.
That was so.
I can't like, and yeah, that shit is cool. That shit is cool. It's cool to look at,
Some
but to
fighter
actually
jet,
be the
some
person,
motherfucking
like you
fighter
gotta
jet.
think,
Nigga.
bro. Like, imagine like your
Damn.
Humvee got exploded after you drove over a shit. You and your man probably just cracked a joke to each other. Bow.
Yeah, ha, ha,
You
ha,
look over,
boom.
his fucking legs are gone, and now you're in this fucking desert. You just hear bullets hissing past you. You don't
What
know
it sound
which
at?
direction they're coming from.
That boy hit those.
You desperately trying to call for air support on a walkie, like going through shit like that. And that's not every person that enters the Navy's experience or the military experience. But I would assume that in times of intense war, such as a world war, the casualties are greater than if it's just like for instance, yes, Russia and Ukraine, which a lot of people have died tragic deaths in that war. And rest in peace to all of those people, because we kind of started like having fun banter, but rest in peace to all those people that died in Iran and Israel.
Ooh.
Both of them. But we definitely gonna get back to the logistics. They said they found a massive nuclear bunker in Israel, and to be fair, I have to fact check that. I seen that as I was scrolling today. Um, but yeah, my man Trump got he warming up the war room seats and shit like that. Like
Warming up the
these
war room.
niggas is yeah, it's like the little
Warming up the war room,
I
sir.
don't think it's called it's not called the war room, but it's
Warming
the
up.
room that niggas go in to discuss
Hey, man.
critical combat type
They
shit.
being like, hey, now, so listen up here. What we gonna do with these people that's trying to kill us? And then they're gonna be like, yeah, somebody gonna be like, we should nuke them. It's gonna look like a Simpsons episode in that joint or a Family Guy episode.
What is coming to
Family Guy.
what is coming to is, I guess, Israel felt a need to strike due to the nuclear advancements, and I'm not sure where it's written or what I need to do my research, like I said, or like if there was an agreement came upon in which Iran can't have nuclear weapons, or like can only have a certain amount, or like
they can't have none.
it might be something like that. It might be something like that, which would be crazy. Now, if it is or if it isn't, I understand that shit. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. I can't have what, nigga, is right here. Like fuck y'all talk about. I'm about to make this shit right now. Like, oh, y'all not my parents. Like, what the hell are you talking about, nigga? I run a country.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
listening to you.
I think because it's so, I'm not going to underestimate them having nuclear warheads, but I think it's a lot of countries signed it, right, to not have nuclear weapons, and they didn't sign. I mean, it's like a little dog. I thought about it earlier. It's like a little dog barking at a bear in terms of like size or like military capability.
Yeah.
So it's like, why you have it anyway? It's like, why are you being petty?
I mean,
That's how they. That's
else.
the way. But that might be. They might have their own reasons now.
And that's the thing with nuclear power.
Done enough research.
It's everybody. All right, if we're all on the playing field, it's like imagine like everybody has a gun and you have a knife. It's just like, bro, like this is like. This is like what you talking about, and every like you're like you buy like the package for a gun. You start building your own gun. You're like, oh yeah, everybody else got a gun. I'm gonna start. And everyone's like, no, pick that knife back up. You can't. It's like, what are you talking about, bruh? But I understand it. Nuclear is gonna be the end of us all.
I mean, I do get like, all right, bro, you can't have that shit because like, even though like an American, we did some fucked up shit, and I feel like nobody really needs nuclear weapons, to be honest. But they kind of show, like, bro, they don't need nuclear weapons, bro, because
and I feel that
because they would have been just like did some wild shit a minute ago.
And I definitely understand that side of it too. But It's like he just said. Like, hopefully they don't do no shit, cause
It's like, bro,
it's just not gonna be
If
good.
war, if some, that's what I was thinking.
If they attacked a military base over there or nuked it, we're going to fuck them up, and it's
Yeah.
not. It's just
Yeah,
not
nah,
gonna. It's just
that's
not gonna be good. And I'm
nah,
not. I don't even want to talk about it. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna fuck them up,
nah.
because like I have a part
Nah,
of it.
that's not.
But I'm just an American. Like, I'm here.
It's
That's why I
not.
say it like that. But
It's
yeah,
not
like it's
gonna be
just not gonna
good.
be good. It's just not gonna be good. Like, bullets will rain, bombs will rain.
No
Nah,
way.
Step on
That's
his feet.
not.
You stepped on mine.
Oh, my.
that's what we'll talk about.
Nah,
that
but
shit.
nah, this what I'm saying. I hope that that's what I'm saying, bro. They're just talking. I think, and I'm not no expert on this, but I think it's just all talk. But if they do, like you said, if they do make that mistake and somebody just in the war, somebody in their room, no, don't press that button. No, please, do it. Do it. No, don't do it. Beep. And then, you know what I'm saying? They all gonna get, you all going, just stepped on
Do you know
mine.
how
You go,
you know how mad I would be if the motherfuckers decide to nuke a country, like anybody. If anybody decided to nuke anybody, you know how upset I would be.
Yeah,
In this day
it'd
and age, right?
it's
In
just
this day and age, it's
cause
like, come
even
on.
when America did it, it was like, bruh. And to be fair, it's like, it's one of those things, and it just shows. I ain't gonna hold you. It was the last. It was the last real flex of the world for real. It was just like,
I'll blow you up.
all right, cool.
That's trifling.
Y'all wanna fly planes into the harbor, and that shit was devastating. Even as like you think about it, it's like, all right, cool, like they was freestyling, but it's like, bro, like to completely level cities, like kids, you know how many people, and it's like the power of it, bro. Like, you know how many people literally like a anime or
Yeah, nah.
like
Disappear.
a fantasy game, like literally got Thanos snapped, disappeared into ash, literal nothing. Like that, they got atomized.
If they throw that nuke,
And then
Fran,
just
I'm trying to tell
imagine the
you.
Americans
Talking
in
to
there like,
myself now.
yeah,
That shit
good
is
job,
crazy.
good job, we did it, it worked.
That shit is insane. That shit is insane to think about. It's just like, bro, like you're fucking disgusting. That would make me that would make, I feel like that's the stuff that really legitimizes rebel culture. Like that would make
Yeah,
me
villains.
want to like become a hacker so I could grab some information to get to the people. Like how can I rebel against these motherfuckers? Cause they
They
just
doing
really
crazy now.
dropped the bomb on all these people. Like I need to fight against this. Like I need to pick up a gun or
Give me that mup. Where to go at?
Bullets
Where
will
is it?
rain.
no.
Nah.
Fuck.
Hey, it might get bad out here, but I hope it doesn't.
You feel
Yeah.
that Call of Duty.
Yeah, I pray it don't.
Pray.
escalate.
Facts. It ain't gonna be a good look. You know who need to escalate though? Let's go ahead and switch
Pacers?
topics. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get right into this topic. No, escalate,
They gonna
escalate.
force a
motherfucker.
game 7, man.
Man, they ain't gonna do that, man.
They gonna force a game 7.
I got them. I got OKC going over there and cooking them.
So do you think they gonna finish in 6?
They're gonna finish in 6, bro. It's gonna be 4-2 series, man.
So
Gang.
they gonna go to Indiana and beat them there.
Yes, sir.
No. All right.
Yes, sir.
I got them forcing the game 7. And
Ooh.
Halliburton hitting the game winner in game 7.
Oh my goodness.
He called it.
Ooh. He said, Halliburton for 3. Oh. He has cemented himself as one of the. Nah. That ain't gonna happen. It's their turn, man. It's OKC's turn. They haven't got one in 17.
How do y'all feel about the argument that like the basketball superstar is dead?
The basketball superstar.
Yeah, like so
No, I get that.
Jordan, Kobe, Bird, LeBron, like just the idea of like this exceptionally great person that's just like
There's a lot of people like.
sweeping shit.
Mm, I think there's still a lot of that, but it's more. I think basketball now is more like team driven, if that makes sense. Because all of them players we used to see that we came up watching, they are starting to get out of the league.
Oh
But
yeah,
it's like now teams are good instead of like, oh, this player right here.
yeah.
This
I
is
mean-
a great player. He's carrying them, yeah. But you don't see that a lot no more. That's like Ant Edwards. He's kind of like carrying his team in a way. Devin Booker now, when KD leaves, KD's gone. Who else? Giannis. Like it's not a lot of players. LeBron, but he's about to be gone. So it's like LeBron, but he about to be gone.
How old is this nigga now? Like
40.
45,
LeBron James, 40 years old.
40 even?
He's 40 something. Yeah, 40. He got, yeah.
Might be 41.
I'm telling you, bro. So,
For real?
yeah, man.
41 got 41.
So, with that being said, getting back to the Pacers, man. They need to win this game, but they're not going to do it, brother. I think the series is over, man.
41, 41.
I got OKC winning 120-98. I think they beat them in bad fashion. My man Jalen Williams over there cooking. Put up a 40 piece and a bag of chips. Cooked him. He hit him with the motherfucker. One of the Jordan behind the back shimmy. Boop on the other shoulder. Pull up mid range.
Cashed it.
It was tough. Automatic
He cashed it.
Automatic net. That net be sounding crazy. It sound like you got a whip.
Yeah, nah, that's how I fuck with that
You
shit.
over there. What up?
Every time I ever did that,
Yeah.
I felt cool as shit.
What up? You right there, right where it needs to be. Ooh, whiskey.
Right where it needed to be, and I'm right where I need to be this motherfucking weekend. Hooky.
I absolutely have to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, we're finally here.
What's here, man? Tell the people what's going on with y'all.
Hooky weekend. Kicking it off on Friday, the first day of summer. We at Six Flags, Hurricane Harbor. Meet us there. What is you talking about? We gonna turn up there.
They about to go
We're
crazy.
gonna start the summer off right, for real. The next day, Lions Pride.
Who?
Was it Rosecroft?
We at what?
Lions Pride.
Who?
That's what it's called.
Yeah. It's last Friday.
That's what I said. Yeah, we had Lions Pride. Was it Rosecroft Racetrack?
Yeah.
Yep, Rosecroft Racetrack. It's a fucking amazing venue. I went last year. Was you there with us? You was there with us.
I've been to
Yeah.
it. I've been to it. You gotta
Yeah.
walk down it, John.
Yeah.
It was
The
it
venue
tough.
was great. It could hold a lot of people,
It
but
was tough.
yeah, the venue's awesome. About to go there. Drinks all inclusive, and it's at 7 a.m. Little Juve situation. I personally don't like using the word Juve to describe a party.
At 7 a.m.
I feel y'all. I get what y'all going for.
I mean, but it's
he
the
like-
American Juve.
yeah, it's the traditionalism in me. It's like I don't want to stray away from what that term means too much, and I just feel like
Yeah, especially when I woke up at 2 in the morning or like 3 in the morning to get ready to go to Juve.
Yeah, fact. And exactly. And I had the situation before, like somebody was like, ooh, a Juve, and I was like, oh, you been to Juve? Which one? And then they tell me some kind of like, I'm thinking they about to tell me like, oh yeah, like I went to at least Labor Day parade. I'm thinking they about to tell me like, oh yeah, I went to Carnival in Trinidad or Grenada or something like that. And they're like, oh yeah, a party that was at 9 a.m. And it's like, okay, but
come on. You look, yeah, you gotta look
nah,
at it.
I'm trying to tell y'all they be calling everything. They be calling anything a Juve these days. Like niggas be hitting the 11 a.m. Juve. It's like,
Nah,
come
I ain't even
on,
gonna
bro.
hold
What are
you.
you talking about?
Pandemonium hit the Juve party, and that shit was at like 4, just because they was throwing paint and powder. Like, just because like Juve is known for the paint and powder, so it's like, just because you throwing paint and powder and you got a water truck, don't mean
Exactly.
it's Juve.
Like
Facts.
you just went to it. You just went, and I said this shit on Snapchat and Instagram. You went to a wet fet or a paint and powder party, but like to call
exactly,
it a Juve,
exactly.
it's like, and nah, bruh, we all been to fucking Trinidad. Actually, I'm cutting that shit off.
Yeah,
If
nah.
your ass did not wake up Monday morning, Carnival Day. At 4 a.m., you did not go to Juve, bruh, and I have to stand on that. I can't let y'all.
I gotta add Problem Child to the soundboard. yeah.
Fact. It's like I actually moved like a carnival jumbie. My feet felt like 2 plastic bags filled with water at the end of it. Like you can't. I'm not letting nobody that went to a party for 3 hours tell me they went to a Juve.
Hey,
Fuck no, you did not.
This how Carnival Monday was.
Yeah, niggas do that job. Walking slow as shit.
Boy, by 2 p.m. gas
Legs
tank empty.
cooked.
You just stepping on the gas.
Step on his feet. Step on mine.
Hey,
legs
bro.
feel like
Shit.
mush.
Everybody was cooked.
Like, bruh.
Every step was earned.
And just thinking of exactly, and that's exactly what it is,
every
bruh.
step
Nigga,
you
we
had
earned that shit. We went to
Yeah,
Juve for real.
yeah.
I'm not letting y'all have it. No, you didn't go to a Juve. You went to a fucking.
earned it.
You went to a cool, and it was a great wet fest. But let me get back to the itinerary. Yeah, Lions Pride, 7 a.m. We waking up early for this one, and I'm getting drinks inclusive. I'm getting absolutely blasted, and I'm climbing in some kind of structure.
He said, "I'm getting up there
because it ends at 12. So it ends at 12. That's gonna give me all the time I need to recharge up to go and end the weekend off. My man Sneak birthday.
Yes, sir.
Going out to Rhythm and Glow.
Hello, that's a copy.
I'm having my friend with me.
I'm gonna turn up, man.
You gonna be what? You gonna be that?
I'm gonna be another one. I'm gonna have to be chilling. I ain't gonna put my hands
that
like
that picture. I screenshot it.
I was going, nah, that was wild.
That was the
I was
funniest shit
going,
I've seen in a while.
I absolutely had to.
Yeah, nah, you was wasted after that party.
Barbecue. I think that was the drunkest. No, that was probably the drunkest night I've been there. After that night,
You was hammered.
I had to chill out. After that
Friend
night,
was
I
me
chilled.
first night.
Yeah, no. After that night, I was like, all right, yeah, I don't win.
Hey, you know
I
what's
done went
crazy?
super crazy.
First night, I knew I was fucked up when I got out the pool. It jumped in. I couldn't get out the pool and jump in. That's how fucked up I was, bro.
Trinidad was. It
Hey.
always brings me joy.
Go buy you some Don Coco and use it as chaser for your rum. Thank me later. Or get some passion fruit and mix it all together with a little bit of Sprite.
You're a bartender. You could be a bartender, man.
What was we just talking about?
This weekend.
Shit. I just remember laughing. I don't remember what it was about though. So I need to stop drinking, y'all.
You made me forget. Fuck,
we was just last year. I'm high.
I remember.
I
I
can't
was talking
even-
about the
I can't
itinerary. I
remember
remember
the
so
thing.
We back at Rosecroft for Rhythm and Glow the next day. We about to turn up. It's about to be lit. Oh,
Matt B-Day.
We was talking about how lit you was.
Get right
Oh,
up
yeah,
to
yeah,
oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, there we go. Got right back to it. Oh, we gotta
This
clip
nigga
that.
see how lit he was. It was like,
we gotta clip
yeah.
that.
Hey,
We
yeah,
gotta
I'm trying
clip.
to tell you, nah, facts though. But
Hey,
yeah,
that's a clip.
I would say try to tap in, but the tickets is sold out. So
Rhythm and Glow.
it's one of those things where it's like you just kind of got to
Is-
be in the party. You got to be in the club to know.
Is that gonna be a water
Meet me
jump?
in a
They're gonna have a
party,
water truck for real, because it is gonna be
you
hot
can bring
out
your
that time.
shorty.
It should be a water truck at Rhythm and Glow. It should. Shit, yeah, it's about to be 93,
going
95
on
degrees.
and on.
It's gonna be a
Meet
hot
me in
one,
a
and it just
party.
gradually gets hot. I think Friday's 89, and
can
then
bring your
Saturday is
shorty.
like 90, 91, and then Sunday
We
is like
whipping in the
93,
Audi.
95.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, get ready.
I'm gonna go ahead.
I'm ready. I need this. I need this bad.
My legs gonna be charged.
Stress reliever, 2 drinks in behind and a gal in the middle. Come on.
My legs
Hey,
gonna be charged.
That video I posted today, bro. That's exactly how I felt, bro. That's how I'm gonna be today, bro.
I need a little breather. Yeah, but that's the plans. That's the plans for this weekend. Expect some footage. I'm gonna try to record everybody I can
Pictures
while still having
recordings.
fun.
Yeah, no, we gotta. Yeah, we do say we gotta get a. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. We have to get a better. we have to get a better plan. Who? We got to get a better plan to take pictures, or not? Man, no, not pictures. Videos. Sorry,
Whoa, what?
I mean, it's just
to record.
natural. I
the
feel like
videos.
Why you trying to make me seem like a creep?
it come down to like
I'm talking about all the like to make a compilation. I
for me, it's like I gotta pull my phone out. Now, if it's a wet fet, and that'd be the thing, it'd be the fact that it's a wet fet, it makes you not want to pull your phone out.
You gotta have it in that case.
Yeah, that's what it'd be. And even if it's in the case, like any recording you take in the case is like, yeah, it's not even worth it.
Foggy.
Yeah, it ain't gonna make sense. So yeah, you don't even have
Man, Paul to
Yeah.
pull up with the Ray-Bans.
You gotta have that. You gotta have that GoPro.
Pull up with the Ray-Bans.
The
Yeah,
GoPro. The
is
GoPro is
cool.
gonna be the one to do it.
The GoPro is cool.
Shit. Well, who gonna bring the GoPro?
I feel like even with that jump,
Don't you got GoPro?
I can. I do have
I was
one.
about to say,
Y'all know? Okay, let
I
me
don't
get
even
it.
have one, so not me.
Mm.
You want me to borrow the GoPro?
And I have the little case for it too, and like the holder. No, I could bring it. Man, I could be the cameraman.
I need it.
I need
Friday,
it.
Saturday.
Because if I'm the cameraman, I need to be in the mix.
Man, that shit.
Definitely about to get my hair cut for sure.
Check me on the gram. Be going crazy.
Getting there, get right.
I'm thinking about getting my shit braided, bro. Before I go.
Yeah, pull up. Brace with the headband.
Yeah. I'm locking a new keratin.
This nigga going.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, I'm ready for it. Y'all legs gonna be at like maybe 60%.
Oh, you talking about
My
by the time
legs
by the
gonna
time we
be
get to,
about
yeah. You might have to represent on
So
Sunday.
my legs gotta
Might
be.
showing up just to show. Nah, I'm saying that.
Yeah,
now,
you
but
say
I
that
said
now,
it.
just like you did for the.
Let me not even.
Hey, bro, Eric, we was getting activated in there.
That
If
shit
he
was
would,
funny.
He
as
said that shit
fuck.
like 3 times in 3 days in a row. I'm not doing that. I'm chilling. I'm absolutely chilling. Boom. Off the back, La Pinka. Go crazy.
Yeah.
Then
I'm
we
chill.
get back to the crib. I'm not drinking at all. I think he got lit. Then we go to Still. Absolutely hammered. Hey, I was. Hey, it's so
Shit,
funny
let's just
because like
turn it up. Nah, let's go.
I was so turned up after that. Like
He was
w-
rocked.
once we got to Still, I got drunk as fuck. Bro.
Yeah, nah, I was rocked.
Like-
I was rocked.
And I think about it, like looking back, I'm like, anybody in that bar could have just like packed me out. That's how vulnerable I was. Bro.
Nah, you
Oh, yeah,
was
nah, I wasn't
not
that
just.
vulnerable.
That's how vulnerable I was, bro. Anybody could have packed me out, cause I started
No.
walking and I started like lean like don't you
Yeah,
know
you
the
like- you-
videos.
Yeah.
You got the
Bruh,
walk. You
I
got
was
the.
leaning like this. I'm like, bro.
Nigga
Yeah.
hitting the Paul Johnson.
You in that?
Nah,
you in
facts.
that joint. You in that joint crooked.
That
Nah.
shit.
Nah, the worst time was I don't know if I told y'all this story, but I was in a bar and you could smoke at the bar, but it wasn't.
Type shit.
It's like a different one though. It's like a different one. There was a few that I went to, but anyways, I get the sweating, bruh. I get the sweats at the bar, son. Like you
talking
know,
about that same thing that me and you went to.
nah, yeah, it was a different joke than that. It was a different one
I
than
think you
that.
told me this shit.
Bro, listen, at the door, I was already kind of cooking. At the door, I was like, bro, the air feels so good, right? And I was starting to feel better. Then I go inside the club where it's hot as shit. It's hot
Smoky.
as shit. And my, bro,
Every breath is a pull.
I'm like, yeah, it was smoky in there. It was smoky.
It was funky. And
Yeah, and but
humid.
humid and niggas was smoking in there. Like they was hitting the gas, so it was engulfed. It was engulfed with smoke, bro. And my man's Posh Pocket J, and he passed me the joke. And this is when, bro, as soon as I hit the J, fool, I started sweating in that mother. I started sweating like shit. I was Listen, son, I had to J one time and give him pass. And I was like, dang, it was a few people in there. They was like, oh yeah, you in this show. Bro, I had to.
Hey, yo, man, all right?
Hey, fool. No, I wasn't all right. I had to put my head down. I was like, hold on.
Hey,
I had to start practicing my deep breaths.
kamikaze.
I had to practice my motherfucking Wim Hof. You ever heard of Wim Hof? The Wim Hof method?
Nah.
You get the deep breathing, man. Woo. Couldn't
I ain't
do
even
it.
gonna hold you. Like, if I'm ever in a situation where I'm like, yo, I need to calm the fuck down, I take a deep breath. I'm like, until I feel like I can't take a deep breath no more. And then once I stop, till I get there, I just take another deep breath, and then I exhale. And that's like,
Shit, my shit would feel like I'm.
Yeah, sometimes I do that a lot, but sometimes that makes me feel like I'm gonna pass out.
little lightheaded.
Yeah, like especially if my heart rate has already elevated. That's
no,
really
wait.
the
If your heart rate is elevating, you just exhale. You don't take a deep breath. You exhale. You just
Nah, I don't believe that.
and then you hold your breath, and then your heart rate will start to slowly like decrease. If inhale, then it start to pump faster. So I get if like your heart is like pumping fast, or you need to calm down. You feel like you're having a panic attack. Don't do that. But like that's just more of a like calm down type situation. But I don't be having a panic attack.
I'ma still. I mean, naturally, and that's naturally what it is. It's like it's the fight or flight. Like you're breathing harder to oxygenate your cells more for like a burst of like unusual strength or like peak performance. Either you're going to fight with everything you have, or you about to use every single cell in your lower half to run as
To
fast
get
as you
away.
fucking can.
To get away. Shit. That's how our programming is. That's how we survive. Unless it's like that's our survival. Not for real. That's ingrained in us to survive. But if imagine if we didn't have that, we would not have survived. Like we would just walk in front of
You got no
a
fear.
bear, walk in front of anything, and think that we would just get killed.
Like a fucking dumbass deer.
This joint say
That John would just cook you with his antlers.
Yeah.
I said antlers. It is antlers. It's an antler.
This one say slow, deep exhalations activate the vagus nerve more, which can slow your heart rate and promote relaxation. When you inhale, your heart rate tends to slightly increase. When you exhale, your heart rate tends to slightly decrease. So if you ever feel like you having a heart attack, stop, don't do that. Just calm the fuck. Just sit down. Decrease. Exhale all the air that you can, and then slowly try to gather your shit back. You know what I'm saying?
It works. I'm doing it. I was doing it just now. Damn. You got to do it. Like Nike said.
Just do it. I thought I had Nikes on, but I got them MBs on. Y'all never seen these before.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The New Balance. What are those? The New Balance, what was that?
The dad shoe 12.
1906R. And these the Starry Lights. Starry Nights or some shit.
1906. 19. What happened in 1906? It sounds like it was probably like the pirates and shit like that.
Hey.
1906, that was probably like motherfucking peak.
Peak slavery.
Nah.
Peak slavery.
Segregation. Peak segregation. 19, like that was the time where your grandparent was a slave. Like your grandparent was a person who didn't own themselves and was picking cotton. 2 generations back.
What year was your grandparent born?
My grandpa 82. So that's like what, like 1950.
Guess
My
what year
dad
my
was-
granddad was born?
Yeah, like what, like
1913.
Oh, yeah.
My grandfather was born 1913, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got old ass grandpa.
Yeah.
Your grandpa is like my great grandpa, low key.
Sheesh.
So I'm
I'm
seeing
trying to think
generations
of-
from the 19th century
Yeah.
Shit was a lot different back then, boy.
with the 20th century, technically,
This nigga a generation behind.
right?
Oh, no.
Chill, what the fuck? I'm a generation behind. Hell no, what the hell?
That's how I be feeling about my grandpa kids right now. I love my aunts, but they like my mom generation. I'm like, y'all 2 generations behind, low key. And the kids that's in y'all age, like they're your parents' parents, or like your the kids that's in y'all age, like they're like 2 generations ahead of where your parents are. Like genetically, you was born in like the 1970s type shit.
Yeah. Yeah, all right, so if granddad had a kid like 1930, and then my mom had a kid in like the 1960s or some shit like that.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
At the latest.
That brings up an interesting topic because I always think about it like, how far back do you think you could go before a human just doesn't, like, you could tell something's off? Like, how far back in time? And it's definitely past, like, written. Well, that's the interesting thing. You don't know that. Like, you could probably go back 3,000 years, and like people just don't look like, they just don't look completely developed, because it's just like certain genes just haven't arisen in the pool yet.
Hey, I look normal.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm from the 1960s. You heard?
Um,
Hey, maybe that's why I be tapped into the 70s. Or the 60s.
Nah, man. What do you mean, like, as far as
All right.
certain
So for
genes,
instance,
what?
like
Hold on. Hey, wait. Not to cut you. Frame,
said yours 1913.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if it makes sense because my grandfather was probably born like 1930 then, because he had my father in 19. My father was born my father's 1960, I think.
So
I think my father was born 1960.
your grandpa's still alive?
Nah.
So he would be like in like his 80s.
Yeah, 80s, 90s.
All right.
Yeah. He'd be in his 80s, 90s. So I think I think my grandfather was 1930 or something like that. So I mean, even then, that's still being born. Shit, boy.
Yeah, I like my grandpa was born 1943.
Hey man, bro, I couldn't do it, bro. If that's how the world was, I'll just probably live on the ocean. Or something.
Damn, this nigga just fucked my whole life. He said, "Bro, you like 3 generations." I couldn't think about it like that.
Nah,
like
I am too, though. Well,
technically,
yeah.
I am like low key
I mean,
compared to
father.
other people.
My grandfather, and then my grandfather's father. Well, my great grandfather would have been born. Fuck.
you said how old? Well, that makes sense though, because you said your grandfather would be in his 80s.
Yeah, 80s and 90s. Yeah.
Yeah,
Somewhere
so
around
that
80s.
makes sense. So your grandfather would have either been born like my 1940s or 1930s.
Yeah.
But his grandpa is like 20 years older than ours. That's time for a whole like for somebody to grow up and
Have a
have
kid.
have a child. Like he low key
What?
skipped the whole generation of like
Go ahead.
genetic poolism. Like
I don't know. I mean, is your grandfather still alive? Oh, I'm sorry. No, hold on. Well, no, of course he. No, I'm saying not your.
Hey, I'm not laughing at my granddad, but it's just funny that like I said he was born in 1913.
Hold on.
yeah, he in the
wait.
Guinness.
You're
Oldest
saying
person alive.
My man, like
Nah, listen.
20 fucking years.
Nah, listen.
But he didn't want to be morbid.
No, wait.
Like,
now I'm
like
no,
103,
wait.
103.
Now I am puzzled.
Nah,
That's all.
That's
I'm
like
confused
what
because
113.
So wait a second.
112. You said 1913,
Yeah, so
14, 15.
he
Yeah,
like-
112. Going on 13, depending on when his birthday is.
yeah, it's like
so
nah, but like he passed away like in the 80s.
So you okay.
Which is a good life. That's like 70, 80 years
Yeah,
old.
he was like 76, 77, something like that.
So he had your
My mom.
okay. So
I don't even know.
well,
what
he had
year-
her later in his life then.
Yeah, in the 60s.
Okay. Oh, all right, cool. See, dang, I
So
got
he was probably like 50 when he had.
Yeah, that's about to be the story of my little aunts.
Got you. Wow.
Like, yeah, when was your dad born? 1996. How about yours? 1980. How about yours? 1943.
Oh. He gonna be like, oh, what the
Oh my
fuck?
God. Nah, man.
You know, that
come
mean I
on.
still got some of that raw American in me.
Let me see one of them.
Hot dog. Hey man. I be so
Definitely
tempted
had hot dog.
when I'm in the Fed to put the bottle on my head and just go crazy.
Balance. One guy liver dear.
You gotta do it, bro.
I can't do that because of what I already have on my head, but I would definitely be pulling that out my pocket
Yo,
if I
alright.
didn't.
Not. Fuck. Go ahead. What you was saying?
Nah, I was done
Alright.
with it.
All right, so I'm gonna give you an idea, bro. You probably already thought about it, but like, don't you know how you painted the joint red or whatever? You should just put like a black like stripe on it, like just do it flag, the
I haven't thought about that. Um, I haven't thought about that. Yeah, no, actually, I haven't thought about that. I think in my head just like subconsciously rejects it because of the the slant in the design. I'm not really sure how I would do that on a hat, and I wouldn't want to just do it straight through because it's like the slant means something. So, um, yeah, maybe if I like did it in the front and then like it came up on the back the other side, that'd be kind of cool.
I mean, but that's how
Something I gotta sketch out.
I feel like if it started from the top and it just went down to the side, like it'd just wherever you look, it'd just be like a stripe type shit.
So you're talking about designing your hat
Except from the back though.
that you
yeah.
wear.
I guess. Yeah, I guess.
So
And I don't want it to just be on some like Trinidad joint painted on the front. It's like that's how I feel about like graphic tees that have the fucking box outline. I fucking hate that shit. Yeah. It's something to work in my head. It's something to work in my head.
you sheesh. I remember when I tried. Man, I put a hat on one time. That shit was not it.
You said you put the who?
No, I put a hat on. Not your hat on. Like the other hat. I think I put on I forgot what kind of hat it was.
The Luffy joke.
Yeah, I put on a Luffy
Hey,
hat.
nah, that J was
joint
like,
was whack. That motherfucker
That was small as fuck.
That joint was bony as I don't know.
like, it was like a bucket hat or some shit, right?
Yeah, nah, that joint was terrible.
Nah, it was
Nah,
this
it was
motherfucker right here.
it was that
Fucking
one.
Luffy straw
But
hat.
it was just too small.
It was just too small. Like the junk was on some like
Oh
funny
yeah, because
ass-
he was like, yeah, I'm gonna just get the Dominican hat. If you would pull up with that joint, I'm gonna pull up with and then, yeah.
Nah, I need to get a sombrero or something. Something that
Yeah.
could probably.
Hey, that shit maybe turned up. We gonna be them hat niggas. That's what they gonna call us.
Sombrero.
I could
Where the
easily
drinks
pull
at?
up with a hat.
Right over there with them hat niggas at.
But you see the nigga with the
Sombrero, yeah, dude,
with
with
the
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 sombrero.
little
going
hat.
crazy.
The nigga with the little hat. Hey, well, how long we been recording?
He said, "Hey, how long we did that?"
57. Let's go ahead and push 3 minutes.
I don't got shit else to talk about, so I'm just gonna ramble at this point. I think.
Yeah, we got 3 minutes.
So I
Okay.
think Six Flags. I'm gonna do the white hat, white shirt.
Cause that's what she want. Cause that's what she want. She want white hat, white shirt. Hey,
I do think I'm gonna pull up with the white hat. Lines Pride. I'm probably gonna go. The black hat from Trinidad, tan color with the black paint on it. And then Rhythm and Glow. I'm probably gonna go red. Probably going red for that one.
it's like
Not red with the feathers. I can't do that to that hat.
off the back, every event I'm going with a bandana on, so I don't gotta worry about that. But like, I bought this shirt that I wanted to wear, but it's going to be like 93 degrees, and I normally have a shirt on, but
I don't know how y'all niggas do that shit.
I absolutely have to.
take my shit off. I'm shirtless this event. I'm sorry.
You got to.
He said,
My shit coming off in the first 3 minutes. If I even fucking wear a shirt there, that shit.
No, I mean, like, all right. So if I take my shirt off, I'm just
He said, "If I take my shirt off."
like, I'm speeding up the process for me to start boofing.
He
Like,
said, "I'm gonna have to have
If I have-
in his side bag. He gonna have to have all the deodorant type."
yeah, but if I have like a shirt on, I'm gonna be sweating, but like my sweat don't really smell. I had like the sweaty smell or whatever, but like it's not gonna be like damn, bro. Like,
Who?
I know.
Who?
Yeah, man. That's why you bring that deodorant stick.
You gotta bring it.
Pull that deodorant
Pull
stick
it
out.
out and save your life, bro.
Trying to tell you that shit is a lifesaver.
Save you. Man, you start smelling.
This Joe Malone right here. Hey, this was the scent of Trinidad when we crossed the stage the last time.
I feel like that might be too much. To reapply.
Joe Malone.
That shit tastes like menthol.
Shit, I
It's not a good mix, not a Bacardi with the mango. Let me smell that shit real quick.
Ah, ready, man. Let's do it. Tuesday. Let's get back out here. I'm telling y'all, let's just end it off like this. My prediction for this game that the Oklahoma City Thunder barbecue. I'm talking about put that grill when you put it on the fire and you push it down, it be like they gonna cook them. They gonna smell cool.
I mean,
Let me go
I
ahead.
ordered shit in Trinidad.
Let me go ahead and just give it a whiff.
Yeah, remember we huddled up and we was like, bro, low key. My man was like, yeah, and then I gave him the situation and then I brought out the smell good.
Hey, this joint smells so.
So you remember
decadent.
he needed deodorant, and then we were sitting there and I brought out smell good and I was like,
Oh my.
I remember.
It's like when I smell it, it's like I'm a shark and I'm
don't,
smelling
bruh.
blood.
I don't, bruh. I was fucked up.
It smells like if I remember Dory or what is it called? Finding Nemo. When he I could like sniff sniff this joke into a shit.
yeah, that's that shit right there. That Joe Malone.
Hey yo.
Them niggas said,
Intervention.
Good, bro. Where'd you get that from? Where'd you get that? That Joe motherfucker smell like if you just breathe in.
This shit got my shit engraved in the top.
Hop on.
That Joe.
And this is what I'm gonna end it off. And I'm gonna walk off after I say this shit, man. If you have not bought no cologne yet, after as many times as we talked about this shit, you absolutely have to.
I absolutely have to.
Like, just go ahead and do it, bro. Like,
Absolutely.
why are you selling yourself short of being that nigga? It's like if you thought of life as a video game, and like there was like power ups you could get, like, oh yeah, this thing gives you +10 charisma. This thing, like, cologne would give you +10 charisma, +3 attraction, +1 aura. Like,
It gives you so
and
many.
like it's just like, bro, like, why are you not doing this?
It's like for the niggas that haven't. It's like,
Come on, my nigga.
like what the fuck are you doing?
You need to do that shit, and I'm telling you, like, it's 2025. You know, information is spreading a lot easier. It's getting to the point where these things are becoming like mandatory. Like, if you a nigga that don't smell like shit, the bitches is not even fucking with you no more.
Yeah, like this is not India. You have access to a toilet.
the bitches is not even fucking with you no more. Like,
Nah, for real. Like if you ask your girl, if you don't use cologne or you use Axe or some shit like fucking Bath and Body Works spray, and you ask her like, "Are you good or do you want to smell like one of us?" She gonna say,
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
and another thing too, like, just put it in perspective like this, because we've all, and I don't want to say we've all, because unfortunately that's not true for everybody. But we've all, or like niggas that be on shit, like, we've all fucked with that junk where it's like, oh, she smells so good, and I pull her pants down, and she smells so good when I pulled her pants down, all that extra shit. Like, imagine fucking with a junk that don't smell like that, and like how you would go back around and niggas, it's like, oh, you know, like this junk smell like a little bit of sweat, smell like a little bit of booty. That's you.
"Oh no, I got a better
You
example.
the girl version of that.
I got a better example,
rip it
right?
up, fellas.
Don't you know how like when a drink walk by and she smell good, you like, damn, like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah,
You automatically look and be like, you look in her way, like who was that smelling? You trying to figure out who was smelling good? Duh. Like what the? Come on, bro.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm done. SLCT Sun God,
It's your boy Sweet.
Franzilla, man.
episode
Z
113.
for Zilla.
Go buy some cologne.
This weekend gonna be
Up your aura.
spectacular.
Yeah. And if you want some like me, Joe Malone, the Cypress, and
That shit smells crazy.
Grapevine. So yeah, yeah.